the last thing that we're going to be looking at today is critical effect set with Metafist. That's a super dope tag. So another Zana Ditto coming up for you. Kind of potato quality, but we'll deal with what we can. So we did do one earlier today. Zana Dittos are just jank, pure jank. That's really all it is. You outspace the other one. The first one to make a commitment should kind of lose is how it goes, because Zana can just punish all of Zana's options with side B. So as long as you kind of play around that fence with that going in your head, there's not really much you got to fear. Of course, there's some counters to side B. Like you can do like a neutral B to counter it. The other thing too is just if you want to be smarter about it, you can just kind of do more big brain approaches and all that. You get a good feel for your opponent. I mean, it's a Ditto after all, so you got the biggest things. But it's just like Zana hard punishes herself. Ooh, yeah, you can't go for big commitments like that dash attack there. That guy had the perfect idea with those up tilt strings. That up air. Okay, that downer's not safe. You got to remember, Zana's got no safe aerials on shield. So when you see them holding shield for that long, just go for the grab. Everybody gets scared in their shield in this game, especially because it's a Wi-Fi game. So keep that in mind and then abuse grabs against your opponent when you've got them locked in. Ooh, no, fall drop down there. Dare takes way too long. Yeah, you're a big tub of fuck, so they're gonna grab you from behind you as well. Now come down with the back air first. Too far away for that down air. This player's smart. He's not gonna hold in and get hit by that. Let me just point that out real quick. I feel like I said a lot of things super fast. Okay, so yeah, optimal combos. You're getting fucked. Good jump there because he wasn't really approaching you, so you kind of had some leeway to even like air dodge back. You would have been okay. Okay. Yeah, the side B's a little bit too committal. You could have actually gone for like another forward tilt. You probably would have hit him. Okay, get caught there. Yeah, like there you got to go for your quickest option, especially since he was coming up. Okay, so yeah, the first thing that you do at that moment is, did you burn your double jump? Hold up. Yeah, so then you just come in with the back air, so that way you just push them away. And then if Zana's all the way over here, then she's basically going to be forced to use her jump, and then you can just grab the ledge before she does, because you still had your double jump. So back air, double jump, side B, you would have grabbed it before he ever could, and he couldn't side B from that distance too. Because like the way that he was playing, he was not going to get caught by that down air. He wasn't holding in. Too early on that side B there. You got to wait for it. Damn, that down air pushed him in front of you. You got lucky on that. Yeah, that honestly, it was good to respect that option. That F smash didn't take it? Wow. That was a misjudgment on his part, or he got a lag spike. It looks like your connection is a little bit spotty. I wish that killed him. I so wish that killed him. It would have been the most BM thing in the world. How did he kill you, though? I kind of forgot. Oh, is it just... the dash attack? Oh, forward tilt. Yeah, there's not too much you could do there. I think you could have made it back if you held it in, but I appreciate what you were going for there. So back air. Okay, good coverage. Fair. Beautiful. No, you gave up all that pressure you had. When your opponent's above you, you gotta realize you're in full control of their entire destiny. Like, you could have just jumped up air, jump fair, or jump back air, and then that way you would have just kept pushing them off or just, like, combo them further. That back air actually could have been, like, super crucial for you. Because even if she down airs you, you're at 8%, so you would have just landed here, and you could have probably forward tilted him still. Like he wasn't gonna get anything off of that. Okay, good coverage there. Okay, good that you went for nair instead of a down air. Oh man, I read that tech in. Oh yeah, he caught you running away. Okay, I like that high recovery a lot. You bamboozled him too by doing the jukes. Cause he thought you were just gonna land away, but then you just went right into him for the hitbox. That was really good. Okay. Yeah, that's all you gotta do. Keep it simple. Good stuff. So down air. You have to go for the grab, but yeah, I guess you didn't know that he was gonna be behind you. A little bit too early. I don't blame you exactly. No. This guy's not a gym. Most gyms would have gotten caught by that down air, though. Yeah, no easy reads there with that fair. Honestly, I would have liked the up tilt. The up tilt, because then you could have up tilt and then probably comboed it to a fair for the kill. He did what you did to him. He did to you. You were trying to do to him the whole time. That feels extra bad, dude. Fuck, man. Damn. Yeah. No, honestly, no. You played pretty good for the most part. You just were a little bit greedy with some of those side Bs. Like some of them was just he was kind of clearly out of range. You were preemptively covering more of the options you would. Okay, so they're not the high. We don't really exactly have the highest caliber of players playing this game right now. There's a lot of like really bad players in. They're going to be holding in all the time when they're recovering. They kind of like waste their double jumps immediately all the time, and they like to go in a lot. So there's a lot of bad habits you can form by playing those type of players. So when you run into a player like this that's not going to be doing those things, like they're going to be holding away, they're going to be waiting for you to go for those options. You got to count out those habits, and you have to watch what your opponent's doing a lot more and figure out what's a better way to edge guard them. What are the options that they like to use when they're in disadvantage a lot. Honestly, neutralized, you weren't doing too bad. You were kind of staying out of his zone quite a lot. It's just that I feel like think more about what options you're going to go for. Think about the combos into fair rather than the combos for positioning. Because I feel like that's what you were going for more. Because Zana can just combo herself for days, so just hit her upwards and then worry about sending her sideways once you got her up. And then you'll just put in a lot more work into this matchup too. But I feel like that was really it. Like I feel like if you had your punish game was slightly better, especially your edge guarding too. You just need to think a little bit more about where her options are and what's your best moves to like capitalize your advantage state in that very moment, and work on those few things. I think it'll go over a lot better for you. Like yeah, like there it's like you were kind of like just preemptive. Side B, like when you go for side B, you're either betting they're spot dodging or rolling away or running away. That's it. You have to be ready to get a hard punish too when that happens. Yeah, because honestly, this Sana player didn't really have any huge habits. The one thing I'll say is this Sana liked to use directional air dodging quite a lot for her for the landing mix-ups. So that was something you should have thought about as the set progressed. Like I think I saw it like 3 times maybe. So as a possible option, like right there, yeah, just back air. Back air would have just sent him right off far enough. That would have put in a lot of work for you. And that was just a little bit too early. See what happens if you go for fair, you're gonna miss. I bet you that guy tried a reaction roll there, but no, it's just buffering. Forward smash. Honestly, I probably would have grabbed and forward thrown because I feel like they would have just DI'd it wrong. Well, actually, no, not in that position. Yeah, no, that side view was greedy. Because it was just like they were far enough away that it wouldn't land. Also, super unfortunate that back air just popped them behind you instead. And also, you could have grabbed ledge there too. Like the height that he was at, and after like the end lag of Nair, you had more than enough time. I heard you going for the lariat again. I think the lariat beats out get up attack, but I'm not entirely sure. This combo was so good, but oh, that recovery was even better. Also, I would have thrown an F smash there just because at worst you would have traded and not died. That up B almost killed. Yeah, you gotta remember that they get when you down air them at 0, they have frame advantage over you. Yeah, a little bit too greedy there. Ah, it's never gonna land. Honestly, if you want to do something hilarious there, just jump and then lariat, because they're not going to be able. You're just going to push them sideways, and they're probably going to die. I would have done the up B to the grab ledge there, because then she would have been forced to recover high. You could have jumped up fair there, or at least gotten like your ledge attack in there. But yeah, that's gonna mostly do it. I can't really say there's like any glaring falls. I would say just your edge guarding needs a bit more work in it. That was kind of the biggest thing. The edge guarding was the biggest, I think, difference maker in that. Also, just being aware of your spacing of what type of punishes you're getting. Like, you kind of had an idea in your mind without really thinking the entire situation through. So those are two biggest things. It's just mostly your advantage state, your punish game. Work on that, and think more about edge guard theory and crafting on how you should properly do it, and you'll definitely do a lot better for it.